Life before A Better Way for me was really off the charts. I grew up pretty much just my mom raising me and my brother doing the best that she could, because her and my dad got a divorce at an early age, and we really struggled. You know, she took us to church off and on whenever she could. My dad was in and out of prison for most of my life. I didn't really get to know him till, I was a teenager. Yeah, so I started using alcohol and smoking cigarettes probably around the age of 13. That's what all the guys I was hanging around with was doing. So it was pretty much peer pressure, but I fell right into that trap, wanting to be cool, wanting to be liked. So started smoking marijuana, then it led to doing crank. It was crank back in the day. So I went from crank. I had a car wreck in '94 where I hurt my back, and I started getting pain pills from the doctor, and that progressed to heroin. And I've had a real bout with opiates for most of my life, my adulthood, until I went to prison, started going to prison. I realized I needed help whenever I started going to prison and jail. It seemed like I was doing more time locked up and incarcerated than I was out on the street, you know. I started getting alienated from my family. I was isolating, which was very bad in my life. Become very, very unmanageable very quickly. I knew I needed help then. I heard about A Better Way. The first time I heard about A Better Way was I seen the book when I was in prison. I kept it in my locker for months, but I never opened it up, never read one single page. When I got out of prison, I was out for like a week. I had 8 years of probation. You know, I was scared to death. I already done started back using drugs again, so I called my nephew, Kenny. He's a graduate of A Better Way in 2024, as a matter of fact. And he told me, he said, "Uncle Billy, I got you." He said, "You don't never have to be sick again. You don't ever have to get out there and grind to get drugs, you know. I got a place that can help you if that's what you want." And so he told me about A Better Way, and I'm very thankful he did, because I would not be where I'm at today if it hadn't been for him. So when I pulled up to A Better Way, it was like 9 o'clock at night. It was on Saturday night, and I seen Christmas lights everywhere. My nephew had been telling me the ride over there. We spent about an hour getting from Covington, where I was at, to get to A Better Way. So he had been juicing me up, you know, letting me know the ins and outs of it. But nothing really prepared me for what I seen whenever I pulled up. I mean, it was beautiful, you know. But I seen all these guys in purple shirts in line, walking to different houses, and the first thing I was thinking was cult. And he said, "No," he said, "that's just gonna be part of your structure and your discipline." So, you know, I had an open mind, and I seen what it had done for him, how it helped him get his life together, so I was all for it. So the structure at A Better Way is unlike anything I ever seen. I had did a year in prison before I come to A Better Way, and I thought there was structure there. No. Better Way has structure. You have to wake up at 4:45 during the week in the morning. You go downstairs, you have devotion, you have to be reverent, which means no talking, absolutely no talking, unless you're talking to your shepherd or he's speaking to you. 2 cups of coffee to get your day started. All of your clothes had to be folded a certain way, zippers had to be zipped up, buttons had to be buttoned, or either you get one of these things they call a write-up. That's discipline, you know. You catch a write-up, pretty much you're gonna be in the sentence room. And for a 55-year-old guy to be writing sentences, you know, yeah, I wasn't down with that. But I did wind up in the sentence room eventually, you know. It's something that every student's gonna do. So the brotherhood at A Better Way is unlike any brotherhood that I've ever known, you know. I've got my brother, you know, and friends out on the street. There's nothing like the brotherhood at A Better Way. They're there and they lift you up. They show you love, you know. I'm used to having friends that you turn around, they got their foot on your neck trying to hold you down for, you know, for their personal gain. But brothers at A Better Way really, truly love you and genuinely care about you. And, you know, the laying on of hands when they pray for you, they pull up on you. random times you never expect it, you know, and you got somebody coming up laying hands on you and want to pray for you because they genuinely care about you. So, yeah, that means a lot. The Florida trip was absolutely awesome, you know. I had heard senior students talk about whenever you go on a Florida trip, what to expect, this, that, and the third, but nothing really prepares you for what you get whenever you get there. From pulling up, seeing Brother John standing out there, welcoming you in, Miss Lindsay. They have a beautiful home there. The ocean is right across the street, so when you wake up in the morning, you got to do your devotion. Then you go out there on the balcony, and you know, you see a touch of God really there compared to most places, because it's just beautiful. That's the only way I know how to put it. But you do get to spend one-on-one time with Brother John and Miss Lindsay, where he's not a figure that you hear about, you know, the founder of A Better Way. He's a person, he's genuine, and he really does care about you, and he cares about your walk there at A Better Way, your walk with God, and anything that you have that you want to question him about, he's open, and he always gives you good feedback. So I was very thankful for that trip. He baptized me at the end of it, so it was a real blessing to see all my brothers and myself get washed clean of, you know, their sins, you know, and through Brother John and Brad, who come with us on the trip, was able to do that. So I was very thankful, and it was a wonderful experience. So A Better Way for me has it's given me structure, it's given me a foundation, and it's helped me gain a new life through Jesus Christ, you know. So they say it's like a spiritual boot camp, and it really is, you know, but it goes hand in hand, the discipline, with you learning the Word of God and letting both of them work in your life, and they give you this big toolbox that you can use to work on yourself and grow and make yourself a better person. And I'm so thankful for A Better Way, and I love them very much. So one of the biggest reasons for me coming to A Better Way was to become a better father to my son. Living the life that I was living, I just wasn't a good person to anybody, especially him. And he deserves a whole lot more than I give him, and Better Ways helped me do that. I'm so thankful. I have a wonderful relationship with my son now. He looks up to me as a father and not just to me as a friend, and that makes a world of difference and means everything to me.